Hey guys, Papa Dan here. How's everybody doing today? Excuse me. Okay, coming at you. Got the last build of the year for Papa Dan. I'm back at Toys R Us and I'm back on the midnight shift, just like previous 20 some odd years. So, anyways, long story, another day. So I'm doing one more build here before things get really crazy. Right now we're still on 5 days, so I've got 2 days a week off, but that's probably going to change after I get back from Acme, and if not before. And my battery died, or is dying. Hold on, be right back. That's what they make plugs for. Alrighty, we're back. Now that I've got the camera plugged in. I think it's still recording, right? Yep, okay. So anyways, before things get crazy at work, I wanted to try and get one more build in. Caleb and I are still going to be at Acme. I negotiated that into my deal before I went back to Toys R Us. Told them that I had to have that weekend off. So we are still going to be there. And I'm just doing a real quick, this is one of the cars that I owned way back in the day. In fact, it was right after my wife and I got married. We were married in 75, and I believe I got this car in 77, maybe 78, but probably 77, because I know it wasn't too long after we were married. We were living in an apartment, and I'm going to give you part of the story now, and then part of the story for the next part of the video. We were living in an apartment, and my wife was pregnant with our son Charlie, and I was working quite a distance from home and from where we lived. And at the time, I was driving a pretty sweet car, a 1972 Cutlass Old Supreme. So I have that kit that I'm still going to build that one. That one's probably going to be sometime after the first of the year, but I'm really getting an itch to build that one too. And well, anyways, so but it had the big engine in it, and it was a gas guzzler, and of course my, kind of maybe just a little bit of a lead foot, but heck, I was a kid. What did I know? So, and for those of you that see me at Acme, feel free to come up and smack me upside the head or something and say, "What were you thinking?" But the wife talked me into selling that car to get something a little more economical so that we could save some money to get a house. And you're not going to believe what Papa Dan did. Papa Dan sold that really sweet 1972 Cutlass Old Supreme so I could get this to keep the wife happy. You know what they say, happy wife, happy life, right? Well, this is what Papa Dan got. Yes, believe it or not, Papa Dan bought a Gremlin. hated this car. But the wife was happy. We did save money. I could not argue with that. We did save money on gas and everything. But there was another reason why I hated that car. It was a 3-speed. I didn't mind driving a stick. That didn't bother me at all. But I'm about to show you the reason I hated this car so much. This build that I'm doing is going to be strictly curbside. I'm concentrating more on the outside of the car, the appearance of the outside of the car, because that's where the story's at. So the inside, it was nothing fancy, believe me. It was just plain, stripped down, 3-speed, like 4-cylinder maybe, I don't know, but it was nothing compared to what I was driving. Plain black interior. I mean, it was nothing. But I got a reputation with all my buddies with it. All my buddies started saying, "Hey, Papa Dan." Actually, back then it wasn't Papa Dan, but, "Hey, Dan, since when did you start driving the Great Pumpkin?" Yes, I drove a bright orange AMC Gremlin. Sad but true. So this is the first part of the story. And if I can pick it up here, got the hood painted. Now, like I said, this is going to be strictly curbside. Got the interior all painted, just like I said, just plain black. Nothing exciting. It's showing up a little more glossy than what it is. It's not really that glossy. But just plain old bottom. Not going to be any engine in it or nothing. I'll save the motor out of this kit for something else. So this is one of those 2-in-1 kits. So I've got the hood with the scoop on it, and I mean, not that that's going to fit anything else, but who knows. And I'll have all the engine parts to it and everything. So alrighty, well, that's the first part of the story. So hang on, I'll be back in just a second with the second part of the story, alright? Be right back. Hey guys, Papa Dan. I'm back after a short break there. And part 2 to the Gremlin story is going to have to wait a little bit. And I'll show you why. After I got done filming that first little part that you just watched there, I got the front end mounted into the Gremlin, and I had forgotten to paint it while I had the orange paint out and everything, so no big deal. And I had to trim it quite a bit to get it to fit. And again, I figured, no big deal. It's an AMT kit. You expect that, okay? So, but I got it in there, and it looks pretty good, other than it needs to be painted. But then I went to put the hood on. And guess what? The hood doesn't even come close to fitting. If I center it, there is a big old gap on both sides of the hood. I mean, if I move it over to one side, there you can see the gap there. And then move it over to the other side, and you can see the gap there. So about the only thing I can figure out to do is to I'm going to center it, and since I'm building this one curbside anyways, and there's not going to be a motor in it, I'm going to center it kind of like that, right where that's at. And then I'm just going to putty these gaps here that are in there. And then rescribe the hood lines and then paint it. But that's about the only thing that I could figure out to do. Because I hope that you could see how big that gap was in the picture, because it's huge. I mean, it's ridiculous how, anyway, it's ridiculous how small the hood is to the opening. So if anybody has this Gremlin kit in their stash, you might be better off leaving it there, or just use it for, get the motor out of it, use it for parts or something. So, but anyways, so we're going to have to hold off, and we're going to wait a little bit on this one. Now, some other news. While I was messing around with that, a while back, you remember my Venom build that I did. Well, a guy had saw my Facebook post that I did on it and contacted me, wanted to know where I got it. So I had gotten mine at the Model Cave, probably over a year ago now, when I was back home in Michigan. And it was an original kit. I still in the box and everything. So I had sent him a link that was sent to me by, I think it was Kenny that sent me that link. I think it was. He did the Spider-Man build, and I remember commenting on it, and then he sent me the link. But anyways, that sells other Spider-Man characters. So I sent it to him. Well, he got back in touch with me after he went to that website, and he said, hey, I really like the Carnage model that they have. Would you build it for me? And I thought, whoa, cool. I get to do another Spider-Man character. That was really cool. I said, yeah, no problem. So he bought the kit. He got it to me. I just got it in the mail. I'm going to show it to you here in just a second. When he sent it to me, he's got a little twist that he wanted to put on it. He doesn't want them looking like Carnage. He wants them looking like Anti-Venom, which Anti-Venom came along in the comic books long after I stopped reading comic books, so I had no clue who Anti-Venom was. So I went on, started doing image searches for Anti-Venom, and I think I can do it. I mean, it's not going to be extremely hard, I don't think. So, but we're going to find out. I'm going to give it a shot. So let me show you here. I'll just show you a couple of pieces. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see the detail in them or not. Now this is a recast. And I mean, these are really nice recasts. I mean, whoever this guy is does a really good job with them. And actually, I think it may be the same guy that did the Crypt Keeper that Chris Cortell built. I saw that one on his website, and I haven't seen that anywhere else. But on that one, I don't know if I'm washing that out with too much light. I'm trying to hold the black behind it so you can see it. But one thing that I thought was kind of weird about this is the way they recast the hands, or because I know Venom wasn't like this, but if you can see here in the package that both of his ring finger and his little finger, it looks like they're broke. In fact, when I first opened it up, I thought they were broke. And then I noticed it was the same thing on both hands. And in the package, you have the fingers, the ends of the fingers right here. You have to cut them off of this little piece and then glue them onto the hand. I just thought that was kind of strange that they would do that. I don't know why they would do it, but... And in doing the Google searches, now Carnage, in fact I think I have a, yeah, here we go. This is what came with the kit. That's what Carnage is going to look like when he's built and painted as Carnage. He's all, whereas Venom is black with the white spider, Carnage is all red with some black on him. So that's Carnage. Now the anti-venom that this guy wants, these are some of the couple of the pictures that I got of anti-venom off of the image search that I was doing. So what I'm thinking is I'm just going to paint them white and then do the black spider on them. And of course his face, which is all black on this one. So anyways, that's what I'm going to be working on. I got a little commission job, I guess you could say. So but that's pretty cool. I'm kind of excited to get started on it. So anyways, that's what's going on here at Papadans. Caleb is spending the weekend with his dad, so we can't get his little 34 Ford done until he gets home, probably sometime tomorrow afternoon, Sunday afternoon sometime. So hopefully we'll be able to get that done then. So, yeah, I guess that's about it. So, take it easy everybody. We're exactly 1 week from today from Acme. Man, I am excited. I can't wait to get up there, and I know Caleb is too. So, okay guys, I'm just starting to ramble. I'm tired, I worked last night, so time to go to bed. So I'll catch everybody later. Y'all have a good day now, alright? Go blue. Talk to you later. Bye.